Oh, there you
Oh,
go. All right, okay, all right, okay. College football podcast show. I'm your favorite host tonight. Of course, you name it, Mr. B Time, straight out the VA, and Mr. B Time. You know, on my left hand side, I got Rondo two time, Mr. Rondo
sir.
two time. You see us, you see us anywhere, you call me V time. You see him anywhere, you call him Rondo two time. Five Josh, he's on assignment right now, over at Brothers Restaurant right now. So I'm looking forward to hearing him next weekend. Other than that, college football. You know, you are watching StreamYard on YouTube TV and on YouTube app. If you don't have YouTube or YouTube TV, download it to your devices, your smart TVs and devices you have in your home. And come on in and follow our show. Shout out to Poet, True Poet, um, actual manager. That's Ronald two times cousin, by the way, man. All the way out in Florida. Right on. I mean, right two times.
Don't stop. Don't stop calling me with my government name. Second of all, yes.
Shout out to Brothers Restaurant, man. Come on in, dine in, get some good food, listen to good music, comedy shows, etc. Or just coming in for dinner. Come on down to Brothers Restaurant down in Norfolk, near the MacArthur Mall area. Other than that, let's get started. Today's headlines: college game back. Yeah, college game back in Boulder, Colorado to see the 18th-ranked Buffs. Um, it's a start, but like I said in Monday's episode, I like what Coach Prime is doing, beating these non-conference teams. But the big ticket is, can he beat some of these Petro schools in the conference when they get conference play? I'm not even counting Oregon in the mix. Like I'm talking about like USC, UCLA, Stanford, Oregon State, Utah. Can they beat them other schools? You know, that's the ticket right there. And,
Yeah, eventually GP got
but just like I said in Monday's episode, I got a funny suspicion that some of these Pac-12 schools are watching film on this new Colorado team.
Yeah, she just texted me. Yeah, I
Okay, we apologize for that.
my bad. Yeah,
Cause
I'm not even looking forward to this next game that they're playing. They're probably going against Colorado State.
that's an in-state rival, of course. Colorado State is nothing, but I'm saying like just like I told Five Josh on Monday. I said I like what Colorado and Coach Prime is doing in the non-conference games, but when you get into conference play, what are you gonna do? Am I
Yeah,
right? Am I right?
you're right.
Because because like I just gotta. I know I said this before. I think a lot of these fat truck coaches are watching the new Colorado team, how they can stop them from getting the ball or scoring or wearing Colorado defense down. I'm just saying though. Probably like Dan Lanning, defensive coordinator with Miami. I mean, dang, Oregon head coach Dan Lanning, de- defensive mind coach. He can expose a quarterback and he can shut you down for like the whole entire time.
Correct.
So I'm looking forward to seeing what's going to happen when Colorado go into conference play because I think the hype is the hype. Do you think the hype is kind of like overboard though? I'm asking you though. I'm asking you though.
I mean, I don't really hear them getting overhyped like that. Not yet, at least. I think they'll really be hyped if they beat USC. Or
That's the game I'm looking forward to
if they
see.
beat both of them, they'll be really hyped.
We'll
We'll
see
see
about
that
that.
hype kind of pick up.
We'll see next Saturday at 3:30 on ABC. We'll see. But anywho, how does Bama shell off the Texas loss when it's too much?
Stuff. Bama dropped down to number 10 in the AP poll.
Now you're in the playoff hunt now.
Um, maybe it's not Bama's best group.
Your quarterback situation. I heard they switched to another quarterback for the weekend.
Um, yeah, it's just not Bama's best group. But we saw that their defense wasn't that good.
Defense is like just playing like slobs, man. I guess hey, I think Texas is back, man. If they beat Oklahoma, they back. In the Cotton Bowl, they back. What you think?
Did Texas beat Oklahoma?
Yeah.
Come on, they're already back, man. Come on, man. They're number 4.
I know they back.
Come on, man. They're back.
I'm just messing with you, bro. I'm just messing with
They
you.
need to beat Oklahoma. If anything, Oklahoma needs to beat them.
Well, both them teams going to SEC. Both them teams going to SEC next year, so it's gonna be really interesting next year when they play in the Cotton Bowl next year. Battle for the, you know what I mean. So this is the thing. Coach Lincoln Riely says in a statement that a fan tried to break into in his house when he announced that he would be taking the Southern Cal job. Ooh. Hold on. Can you see you trying to find an article for us, please, online for the viewers watching, please?
Let me see. They postponed the Yankees game. Sucks. Let me look at Lincoln Riely. Oklahoma fans threatened rob me after I took USC job.
Pull that article out right quick. I'm gonna do a testimony on this tonight.
This is old news, honestly.
But still, just pull it up anyway.
I mean, he's in. I think after many times doing this, I would already know how to do it.
Don't worry about it. But, why would a fan break into his house? Is he mad because he left Oklahoma to go to USC?
Lincoln Riely faced more wrath from Oklahoma fans after leaving the job from USC.
I mean, if you take a country to USC, I would have left too. Okay, here it is. This is what it says right here. Riley detailed some of the threats that his family in the pen. Hold on, I'm not ready. Okay, go back up. Okay, Riley retailed some threats to his family in an appearance on the significant interview program In Depth with Graham Bassner this week. Bassner dedicated that Riley's wife Caitlin had told him that the family had to hire armed security after their home was broken into. Yeah, I had a lot of different people trying to break into their house days after it happened. And 95% of the fans and people out there in Oklahoma from anybody else are great, Lincoln Riley affirmed. You typically always have that percentage that times take it too far Absolutely. This was one of those instances. Riley left Oklahoma for USC late 2021 season, right after the Sooners lost their rivals at Oklahoma State. So, if I see, I heard about this back then, but now I'm looking at the article again. I was like, who would turn down a job? Who would turn down USC job, especially you in Southern California too,
Right.
instead of coaching that cold Oklahoma? Who would turn down a job at USC? Like, come on now. Oh, you probably took the job if it was available. You probably would have left South Carolina or Clemson.
Um,
If they see that big money contract too.
I know I said that before, but Clemson's like the dream job for me.
Hmm.
I don't know if I would want to coach at USC if I'm already coaching at Clemson.
Mm-hmm.
Because Clemson's a Power Five. They're in the Power Five. So I don't know if maybe if they're offering me like, you know, $6 million,
Jesus.
and then that's high for a coach.
Yes, it is. Shit, you be like one of the highest paid coaches in the Pac-12 though.
I don't even think Dabo would take that money.
Dabble, he just want to stay in the South. The thing about Dabble is like the thing about Dabble, all he care about just staying in the South. He don't even care about like moving, you know. It's like it's like any coach that take a job. It's like when Cristobal left FIU to go coach at be the offensive line passing game run game coordinator at Oregon. Then Willie Taggart was there. He took Willie Taggart's job. You know, it's sort of similar. You know, he was at Bama. You know, with Nick Saban, offensive line coach, and Nick Saban.
Right.
Okay, NCAA speaks. Yeah, this really what got me was NCAA has responded to the University of North Carolina football program comments on student Tez Walker being ruled ineligible. That sucks. Especially in the transfer portal too. That sucks, man. They need to just go ahead and just reinstate him so he can play.
Yeah, I've heard that. The NCAA's been threatened by about this, Tez Walker situation.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy though, bro. No lie.
Yeah.
I saw because he was in a hoodie and uniform. And he was in a hoodie when they played South Carolina. And I was like, dog, he hasn't even suited up yet, man. Like for real. It's like hmm, that's crazy. They're not letting him play though. Like that's obvious. So,
And that's just another weapon for Drake May to use.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And the latest, the QB, the latest quarterback power ranking will surprise most. Did you see the power rankings for quarterbacks?
I didn't, but I speaking of Drake May, I wasn't impressed by him against App State. I was watching that game.
I heard he threw some few picks in the first half, man.
Yeah, I just wasn't impressed.
I was like, I was like, that's crazy though, like for real. You already know Caleb Williams. You already know Caleb Williams and Shador is already up there.
Yes, yeah, especially Caleb. I feel like he just dominated Stanford, man.
You playing Stanford, of course.
Your disrespect for Stanford will not stand back with me, bro. They're going through a rebuild process. They'll be back soon.
I mean, bro, bro, I'm just saying like it is. I'm like, you play. Where'd he go?
I'm right here. I'm just look get up. I'm right here.
It's like, bro, it's like you playing. Man, it's like using Caleb Williams like a Madden cheat code when you see him playing, bro. Like, no lie.
He's a better version of Mahomes.
Okay. You think he might win the Heisman this year again, back to back?
Yeah, he's a shooting for the Hall of Fame. Not the Hall of Fame, the Heisman. If he doesn't win the Heisman, I'll start watching college football because there's no way.
Bro, shocked to say that from you, man. Shoot.
He's the best quarterback I've seen in quite a while play the game of college football, not of football, but in college football. Clear number one pick.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think what you were saying though, I want to see him go against Shador. Him and Shador go back and forth. Bro. I can't wait for that, John.
We'll see it soon enough. We'll see
it. It might. So, yeah, that's all they got to do. That's all Colorado got to do. If they can beat USC, then you know. And I think but I still think that some of these Pac-12 schools are watching are watching Coach Prime's film. I'm not talking about Nebraska. I'm not talking about TCU. I'm not talking about Colorado State. I'm talking about the Pac-12 schools are watching what's he doing.
Right.
But yet again, you got to beat Coach Prime. You got to beat Coach Prime to beat Coach Prime. That's what the teams got to break. Michigan State doubled down on head football coach's assertion aimed allied sexual misconduct. I saw that. I was like, you just got paid $95 million, and then you gonna try to do this? I don't get it.
Actually, Mel Tucker, has actually turned around Michigan State.
Yes, he did.
In a short while. So yeah, it sucks, man.
I was like, you know better than that, man.
Yeah, it sucks to that he's allegedly, in this situation.
Yes. So the games are run down for this Saturday, 4:30 on Peacock, Michigan State and Washington. This will be a Big Ten preview matchup for next year. That's at 4:30 on Peacock. And then,
okay.
And then you get Peacock.
Yes, I do.
So and then 7:00 on NBC, Syracuse and Purdue. That's at 7:00. So I think Notre Dame playing on Saturday 2:30 on Peacock. Yes, they are. No, and then 2 o'clock on Peacock. Notre Dame is Central Michigan at Notre Dame. That's at 2 o'clock on Peacock. I would notice a lot of time Notre Dame games been on Peacock instead of NBC. I've been noticing that for the past 2 weeks. Cause even
Of course, I'm looking forward to the Clemson game against Florida Atlantic.
what time they game? 12 o'clock.
Let me see. I think it's at 12. Clemson. No, it's at 8. It's at 8.
Okay.
8 o'clock. Prime time.
Ooh, perfect. I saw how Penn State beat up on Delaware Saturday. I saw it on Peacock.
For sure.
I know, but
Did you really think the Blue Hens would be?
No, I was just counting out Penn State for the Big Ten just to when once Oregon play Washington, once Oregon play Penn State, because I don't think if I could recall Oregon playing Michigan Penn State in a bowl game. No, I can't remember Oregon playing Penn State in any contest for any sport. Have you?
No.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. I saw Nebraska offense, man. Man, they in the Big Ten too. They look terrible.
Yeah, they're bad.
They got a good defense, but just that offense, man.
Yeah, that's why they hired their head coach.
Matt Rule.
That's why they hired Matt Rule, man. Matt Rule's an offensive-minded guy, but he should
have switched. He should have switched on. He should have switched to Brock Purdy's brother. That's what he should have did.
He'll learn, because he's a good college coach, man.
Yes, he was. I saw how he changed Baylor's program around 2 years.
Yeah.
Let's see what else. Okay, more college football news. Hurricanes play coming tomorrow at 7:30 on ACC Network. The Ducks are playing Hawaii this Saturday at 8 o'clock on the Pac-12 Network or on the Oregon radio. If viewers want to check out that game. Jackson State playing this weekend. So, question. Okay, this what 5-5 Josh said. Question of the night. Some people, they're saying that HBCUs are not getting the love they should as Coach Prime is getting at Colorado with the celebrity fanfare so far. This is a question right here. Should more celebrities start showing love to the HBCUs just like they are with the Buffs, or are people picking at the fact that people are still supporting Coach Prime?
Well, the first part of the question is, I really don't care if celebrities show up to HBCU.
No, I don't know.
I just want, HBCU games to be more televised. That's all I want. I want to see the SWAC televised and the MEAC televised.
And the CIAA televised too.
Yeah, I want to see all the HBCUs televised. As far as celebrities showing up, they're showing up for Coach Deion Sanders.
Coach Prime.
Coach Deion Sanders.
They don't go by Coach Deion Sanders.
Coach Sanders.
Man, if Deion Sanders would have heard you say that, he probably said, first of all, it's Coach Prime. You see, he probably said, don't get twisted with the bull jump. You know how he is.
But yeah, they're showing up for him. He he commands an audience.
It's like, bro, it's like what I was. It's like I was telling Josh Monday during the show. It's like watching US. It's like the old USC days, man, or the old Miami Hurricane days when Miami was in the Orange Bowl, especially in like the late 2000 era. Everybody, their mama was on the sideline for the Hurricane game and USC games, man.
Right.
I mean, I'm just saying true facts. So that would look like that's like watching USC now with Colorado celebrity fan base now. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't got a problem with that though. It's just like once they need to start winning a conference game. That's you know, Coach Prime he love an entourage, man.
Yeah. He, like I said, he commands an audience. Yeah, they're showing up for him. All of Colorado is showing up for him.
Yes.
He's made Colorado relevant again. So
You wait the next year, we go to the Big 12. It's gonna be a bigger audience for the Big 12, man.
well, it just it starts again. They have to beat Kansas State. They gotta be
Oklahoma
They gotta be
State,
Kansas. They gotta be Oklahoma.
Baylor,
Baylor.
West Virginia.
You know.
Oh, I forgot UCF in that Big 12 too. UCF.
Yeah, I guess UCF's gonna.
They can beat UCF because UCF ain't been relevant since 2017, which that team should have won a national championship. They should have got two national championships by now. UCF, one for Scott Frost leaving and going to Nebraska. Look what happened. He ended up messing up Nebraska program. Bro, they fired him like early in the season, man. They ain't let him finish his full contract out.
Looking back at it, I disagree with your statement about UCF. They weren't in a strong conference.
Nah,
They were beating up everybody in their
American
conference.
Yeah.
But it's the American Conference. It wasn't, a Power 5 school.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you think would have happened to UCF if they would have faced Alabama?
Oh man, that'd be crazy.
To be honest, it would have been TCU against Georgia.
That's like That's like when UCF lost to LSU in the Fiesta Bowl 2018, 2019 on my birthday. That time they got Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow came back and won the game. Yeah, I think for some reason LSU got good 2019, bro. They had Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, the Jefferson. Who's the dude for the Vikings? He played the Vikings. He does the gritty a lot. Justin Jefferson. Yeah, Justin Jefferson. Yeah.
Well, yeah, Joe Burrow came into that season as a quarterback projected to be in the 6th round.
You mean the first round?
No, the 6th round. He came in projected to be a 6th round.
He outbeat him though. He said, "I'm going in the first round, baby."
Just took off.
He took off like nobody didn't touch him, bro.
And a lot of people have jobs because of him.
Yeah, you're right, man.
Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson,
That whole staff crumbled after LSU won the national championship. But Joe Brady, he got the job at Joe Brady was a passing game coordinator, wide receiver coach, and once he left, they go to that job at Carolina. That whole atmosphere then like shifted once he left, man. I believe if he would have stayed like one more year, 2020 COVID season, he probably would have had another national championship by now. Ed Orgeron.
Yeah.
But then you got to realize a lot of kids sat out during COVID, and then there ain't no transferring. Remember?
Yeah. You can't. Yeah. That's that COVID year, honestly. If
That's
COVID didn't happen, then I think LSU they would have been better
two-time
than they were in
champion.
2020. No, not I don't think two-time national champions, but they would have been
We
good
probably
in 2020.
but funny about we probably even heard about Matt Jones on that during that season too. He was throwing up passes like he was freaking Brett Favre, bro. And I'm like, who this guy? Then I said, oh, he was there with Hurts and Tua when they won the national championship against Georgia. Yeah, that was the same year Clemson lost to Ohio State when Justin Fields came back and beat y'all, man. I know you don't want to hear that though, but it's all good. How you feel about hey, how you feel about Alabama's quarterback situation right now? How you feel about that, man? What you think about that?
I like their quarterback that they got, Milrow. I
Mm-hmm.
like Milrow, man. He's um he's a big quarterback who has speed on him. He can throw the ball pretty good down the field. I like Milrow, man. I don't really like their receivers. They don't really have big name receivers. Um, the only thing I'm concerned about with them
Mm.
is their defense.
They gave a lot.
Only guy that they have on the defense who's really good is Kool-Aid McKinstry.
Okay,
He's projected to be a first round pick.
all right.
But other than that, there's not really there's not really any defense on that team.
Bama, they
But
ain't known for defense, man. They known for like offensive guys. Though.
no, 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 oh, no, 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 no. They have a better They always have a better defense than offense.
I ain't see that last Saturday against Texas. I mean Sunday
Always have.
against Texas.
They've always had a better defense. I think. I mean, I guess you could point to you know Jalen Hurts and Mac Jones, but Tua Tua had a better defense. I would say than a better offense.
So
I would say.
he got hurt 2019 against Mississippi State. I was Matt Jones took over. Then they lost to LA. I think didn't they? Yeah, they lost to LSU. Oh, whoa. That's the same time Matt Corral hurt his foot on the Sugar Bowl. He still ain't right, bro. Yeah, I think I'm still shocked Clemson not ranked. What I what
Shocked.
I saw that, huh?
I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked.
Ah, y'all going?
What are you shocked about?
Nah, cause you guys supposed to be y'all supposed to be up there with Bama and them, man. Like, come on,
Sean.
man.
Sean. Sean.
I hear you, man. What? I hear you.
Have you seen this team
No,
since 2020?
I seen y'all since when y'all played Duke.
Now, have you seen us since 2020?
Y'all were even well. That's when y'all had Trevor Lawrence and them, man.
No, that was after Trevor Lawrence.
I seen it. It's kind of embarrassing to watch though, but dang.
Um,
Mm.
yeah, I'm not surprised. Clemson doesn't really do anything special to win
Mm.
games. You know, this Florida State game is going to be tough. I would imagine.
I think they're gonna beat y'all.
Yeah, we can't give we can't give Charleston Southern 17 points.
I can't believe y'all did that though. Like, no lie, no cap.
We can't give him 17. We can't. Florida State. Jordan Travis is amazing. He's got a whole lot better.
Jordan
He's gotten
Travis
a whole lot.
Jordan Travis like he just came he came out the what's that joint? He like it like he done came out of rebirth, man.
Yeah, he's gotten a whole lot better, man. It is what it is for Clemson, man. It's gonna be a season where we probably go to a bowl game this year, and probably win the bowl game, and just start it all over again.
Shocking.
So yeah, it's what it is.
Shocking.
It is what it is, man. So,
Yeah. I think until y'all prove it, I think these ACC teams y'all probably get a lot of whooping on these ACC teams though. I really do think so. What you think?
yeah, I really don't think the team is that bad,
No, it's not that bad.
but
It's just you guys. The problem is like some ACC teams are probably noticing that you guys not where y'all used to be.
well, yeah, we have a lot of young guys starting. Sophomores and juniors starting.
Mm-hmm.
Who haven't really gotten the opportunity yet to play. So they have to develop. It's gonna take a while.
That time I saw y'all lost to Duke, I was like, oh Lord, y'all in trouble. I say y'all in trouble.
We seen
Mm.
last season carry over to this season, where Clemson got off to these slow starts and just never really looked dominating.
Right.
I'm not surprised. I wasn't surprised. I'm not surprised that we lost to Duke. A little bit was, but then I realized, oh yeah, we haven't been the same since Trevor Lawrence left.
Mm.
So
And they said Trevor Lawrence off. Cause he get problem. Dabble, he can't even use the transfer portal. That's the problem you guys got. It's like he can't use it. He's like it's like with him, he can't use the transfer portal like you said.
he can, just doesn't want to.
That's why.
That's what you meant. I think that's what you meant.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah,
Doesn't want to.
I got a problem with him not using the transfer portal. Like no lie. It's like
okay, but if you're not going to use the transfer portal, at least get these guys up to speed.
right. It's like you doing a good job recruiting. It's just like the problem is you pondering not using transfer portal. That's the problem. Even coaches like Cristobal, Dan Lanning, and they say use the transfer portal too.
I don't really know if Saban uses it.
Okay, Coach Prime used the transfer portal,
but Coach Prime, no, he really used the transfer portal.
I just said that.
But he really used it.
He used it. He used it.
Yeah, I mean, he's showing that you can build a successful team with the transfer portal. But
especially you can win games too.
But now players are just using this transfer portal. It's just a lot now.
Yeah, they are.
It's like NBA free agency out here,
man. NFL free agency.
It's just
especially now with the NILs coming in the mix too. I think that got an impact on college sports too.
Without.
If you use the NIL, you definitely gonna get like $1 million check for these companies. I think Shador, he got paid like something $1 million, $1 million NIL something $1 million something like that. I was like, whoa. I was like, woo. Dabble said he got a problem. I think the Nick Saban said he got a problem with NIL. I'm like, bro, like, what else is new, man? You know?
Yeah, doesn't want college athletes to get paid or get paid more than them.
Hmm.
You know,
That's a bummer on him, bro. Like, come on, man. Cause like you want to use transfer portal, you might as well just go ahead and just use it, bro. Like, come on now. You know? Cause like now it's something like transfer portal, recruiting, winning games, national championships, bowl games, playoff appearances. You know that's what's gonna help. You know, what you think?
I agree with you.
Cause look how Coach Prime got all them transfers portal, the players from transfer portal. Look how he built that roster back up. You know, cause he sells himself out there. Hmm. You said something?
No, I didn't.
I'm looking forward to this weekend though, bro. No lie.
It should be a nice weekend of football.
Yes,
Um,
yes it is.
yeah, I'm not
Mm,
gonna lie though.
mm.
And I know this is a college football, man. I know this is a college football show, man. After watching week 1 in the NFL, man, I can't wait, man. Week 2, man, should be good,
Mm.
man. Cannot wait for week 2.
Well, we did say we are gonna sign us some NFL content during college football show. Remember?
Yeah, you did say that.
Yeah, cause it's football season, you know.
So what do you want to start with, man?
It's talking about Aaron Rodgers, though.
Ah,
'Cause
prayers up, man.
I said some bull jump Monday to True Poet and the content, and I could probably no, I'm not even gonna play it back for you, but you probably play it back yourself though. But he said that the Jets and the Cowboys go to Super Bowl. So this is coming from a Jets fan. Am I right, Rondo? 2 times.
Yeah, he did say that, but he had good reason to say that. Look at the
Yes,
roster that they got.
yes. But and then 4 plays he got hurt.
Yeah, that's bad, man.
That's bad.
Um, I didn't want it to be like this though, man,
Me neither.
because
But he was
I
getting up
really
there.
like Aaron Rodgers.
He was getting up there in age though.
I really like Aaron Rodgers, man. Like
Hmm.
he's a good quarterback. He's probably like the most talented quarterback that I've ever seen.
Okay.
And yeah, he's injured. He's out for the season with an
Out
Achilles
for the
injury.
season, Achilles injury.
Um, there's been talks about about the Jets looking at the quarterbacks for agency,
Hmm.
quarterbacks such as Carson Wentz,
Mm. Ain't her name in 2 years.
Tyler Heineke,
Taylor Heineke.
um, quarterbacks such as those.
Okay.
Um, I think they should stick with Zach Wilson, to be honest.
He might as well stick with him because he just he's still young. He's still learning the playbook. You know.
Yeah, you don't draft a guy in the first round.
And just sit there for like 2 years, and then you get rid of him for no reason. Like, come on now.
Yeah, you really have to develop him, and they knew this coming in.
Of
I
course.
mean, they drafted him out of BYU. He
Right.
doesn't really have he hasn't played like SEC schools
Right.
or the ACC schools.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think
I develop him, man.
they might as well
You,
just stick.
you really don't really have to make him throw it honestly, because now the talent that they have, they can run the ball. They can run the ball. They can make turn Zach Wilson to a check down guy.
Right.
Just don't let him throw it deep.
Might as well, bro. I'm looking forward to seeing let's see, the Patriots and Dolphins game Sunday night on NBC.
But you said Sunday night.
Yeah, we playing Sunday
Oh
night
my god!
against the Dolphins. Second home game of the season
Oh
too.
gosh, why they put in Patriots in at night? Anyways,
Crazy, man.
you guys are going to get crushed by the Dolphins.
We'll see about that, bro. I'm not even saying nothing.
Bro, Rashawn,
Right.
you saw what they did against the Chargers.
I saw the game.
Did you see the stats?
Yes, I did. 466 yards from Tua.
200 yards receiving for Tyreek Hill. 200?
Mm-hmm.
Are you freaking serious? Who the heck was defending him?
Chargers got no defense.
Who the heck was on Tyreek?
Yeah.
They let Tyreek just
Chargers,
zoom,
bro.
zoom,
No,
just catch the ball.
no, Chargers ain't got no defense, man.
I hear that BS because the Chargers are always in the talks of going to the playoffs.
Yeah, they always crumble in the
Come on,
playoffs, like
man.
always too. Like, come on, dog.
Come on, man. You gotta come up with a better. Come on, Chargers fans. You gotta come up with a better excuse.
And Kellen Moore coming to play too. That's even worse.
Man, Tyreek Hill just man. He might not be the best receiver anymore, best wideout in the league anymore.
Right.
But he can still give you that word, man.
He can still give you like that speed where it's not like he gonna fold. You know what I mean?
Man, him. I want to see him and Jamar Chase in the race.
Oh man. now we talking.
I ain't gonna lie.
I'm like, now we talking.
Him and Jamar Chase.
Mm. Now we talking.
See, they need to do that for the Pro Bowl, man.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Just have like the best receivers like in a freaking race.
See who wins, now we talking. Cause I think I'm looking forward to seeing definitely Dallas supposed to be playing the Jets this Sunday on CBS.
Mm-hmm.
Washington playing Denver at 4:25. The same time Dallas playing. I'm like, yo, but they playing in Denver though. That's the thing about it. They playing in Denver.
Yeah, Denver, man. Good luck in Denver, man. Good luck, Denver.
And the Raiders, they barely beat the Denver Broncos last Sunday. I was like, yo, that's crazy though, man.
No more Von Miller. No more Danny Trevathan. No more Brandon Marshall. But no more of that defense, man.
No more Jay Cutler.
No more Akeem Talib.
Yeah.
No, Jay Cutler. Jay Cutler was even good on the Broncos. I'm talking about the defense. I'm talking about the defense they had when Peyton Manning was there.
No more Peyton Manning.
Jay Cutler, man.
I think when Peyton Manning retired, right? This is like really like
I guess that's
remember.
what I'm talking about.
It was just like
So,
they should have kept Brock Osweiler on that team, bro. For 2017, the 2016 team they had. They should have kept him on the team. They would have had a solid quarterback
uh,
instead of getting Paxton Lynch.
no. You see what Brock Osweiler did with the Texans.
He was terrible.
So why would they bring him back?
He's been there so many years. They might as well.
I mean, yeah, he knows the
You
system,
know that system. I'm like, what's the point of him like
but
getting him trading him to? Sorry, Texans.
Paxton Lynch coming into that draft was pretty good coming out of Memphis.
Him, Carson Wentz. Let's see, who else? Quarterback race. Dak Prescott, he's set for a while. Um, yeah, I forgot about that. I forgot about that. That draft class they had. Oh, Zeke Elliott in that draft class.
And the quarterback that went number one is in freaking Detroit as like a sort of cast off, and not really because he's still pretty good.
And then Jared Goff got picked up in the first round by the eventually not the St. Louis Rams, but the Los Angeles Rams.
Jared Goff is pretty good, man.
He was good, bro.
He doesn't get his props, man.
You know. Yeah, 'cause, Monday night we got two games on Monday night, bro. The Saints at 7 o'clock, 7:15 on ESPN, and then you got on ABC the 8 o'clock game. You got Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cleveland Browns. Two games on Monday Night Football. So we're gonna be calling the Browns and Steelers game Monday night on StreamYard on YouTube TV. It's like that's the announcement that we had to tell y'all, you know. But we will check in with the Saints and the Panthers. You know, like check in do a update in the studio, right on. I mean, 2 times.
All I'm gonna say is Panthers fans, much like Colts fans, are gonna be disappointed this season. But you know what? We got future quarterbacks who can probably take over the league. You know, one day. So it'll all be good, man.
I didn't know what that was Sweeney I said on his press conference. Yeah, bro. I saw that. I had just heard about that, right? We all heard this, right? Y'all should. Who y'all playing this week?
Florida Atlantic.
Y'all better win. Clemson fans, if you listen to us right now, y'all should win this game. Okay.
John, John, telling you. If you sit down and watch the whole Clemson game, you're gonna be disappointed at times.
I probably gonna hear about it on the stream. You know, I'm probably gonna. Cause I think only game I'm interested in this weekend. Two of them actually. Georgia and South Carolina at 3:30 on CBS, and then of course Washington and Michigan State at 4:30 on Peacock. Which games you which games are you interested in other than Clemson on? I mean, two times.
Let me look at the schedule. It's not really. Hold on. I would say that South Carolina Georgia game at 3:30.
I think Georgia's gonna
That
get
kind
them.
of looks interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah, I heard you. Spencer Rattler's there, so
Spencer Riley, he got exposed against uh, North Carolina, bro, week one. I was like, yo, that's crazy, bro.
it's kind of a quiet week for college football
Mm.
coming up. It's not really any games that look like upsets. Yeah, I'd probably just say that South Carolina Georgia game.
Mm.
It's not really games that I'm interested in watching. I might watch DJ Uyagalele play against San Diego State.
Mm-hmm.
That's really it.
I think we're getting conference play. We're gonna get more matchup games in conference play, especially in the
Yes, it's more like week 4. I'm interested in seeing
especially in the Pac-12 and Pac-10, especially in the Pac-12, Big 12, ACC, and Big 10. And
because
the SEC.
week 4 they have Florida State and Clemson playing. They have Colorado, Oregon playing.
What time?
I'm
What time that
definitely
Florida?
watching that.
What time that Florida State?
At
Is that a
12.
prime?
It's at 12.
Who?
That Florida State Clemson game. It's at 12.
So who's gonna be on prime time at ABC then? That's my question. Who's gonna be on prime time at
Um,
ABC then?
Prime time games.
I
They'll
mean,
probably have Ohio State and Notre Dame play.
that's on NBC though.
Okay, yeah, that's right. It's on NBC.
I'm talking like for ABC because
Um,
they should have put that Oregon and Colorado game on prime time television on ABC. That's the game that everybody wants. Cause Coach prime time, man. Like, come on, man.
probably Iowa and Penn State.
That's probably on NBC. That's probably on Fox or Peacock.
UNC against Pittsburgh as an 8 as well.
Okay.
California and Washington. They're not gonna put them on ABC. Yeah, week 4 looks like a better week. I might just miss college football this week, honestly.
Oh, they put Baylor in Texas at 7:30. That's why. Oh, okay.
Baylor in Texas.
You know why?
Because Texas is nice, man.
Texas
You
is
know,
right, and they back.
yeah, they're back. When you look like top quarterback. You look like a top 5 quarterback. So
I'm glad Oregon playing at 3:30. Bo Nix against Bo Nix and Shador.
surprised Clemson's playing at 8 o'clock.
Give me 12.
We don't. No, we play at 8 o'clock this weekend. It's FAU.
That's no game.
Yeah, I'm surprised that they are because it's Clemson. We don't play it.
Mm-hmm.
We're not good enough to be playing in prime time.
No. I play at least you guys playing on the ACC network. I'm looking at the schedule for Friday. Guess who Virginia's playing on Friday?
Doesn't matter. They're gonna lose.
They're gonna play. They're gonna be 0-3 by Friday when they play Maryland.
Maryland.
Former ACC rivalry too.
Yeah, Maryland's gonna be. And the Virginia schools suck, man.
Virginia Tech. I don't know what they got wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, they look like
Hmm.
Miami. They look like how Miami looked like in like 2018,
Who that?
2019.
Who?
Virginia Tech.
Of course.
They look like that now.
So even Miami, they had a hard time, bro. In Miami, they had a hard time beating Virginia. Beating Virginia, they had to go to like 3 overtimes last year, man. I was like, bro, like, come on, man.
Yeah.
I think Miami is in better shape than last year when they lost to Florida State. I think they'll be better shape this year when they play Florida State. What you think?
Then they're gonna lose to. I think they're gonna lose to Florida State.
I think they're gonna lose like real close. They'll be like real like I think they probably lose by like 3 or 2. You know.
Has Saban let his guys stop running yet?
I mean,
Yeah.
he is right though.
It's just not the same. They just don't look like the same team, man. They don't look like the same team that we're used to seeing, man.
Because Georgia's taking over the SEC. That's why.
Yeah, Georgia is really good, man.
I bet you Kirby Smart he gonna outperform Nick Saban again in the NFL draft coming up this in 2024 draft. Watch what I tell you. What
I
you think?
don't think Saban has any guys except for Kool-Aid McKinstry to go into the draft. I don't think.
That's why he gonna outperform him again, like he always do.
I don't think Saban's players are draft eligible.
No.
So, but Saban really doesn't care about that. He just wants to win games. He doesn't care. He doesn't care about that.
I care about getting the ring on his hands.
They were sloppy AF. How many penalties? It's not, and yeah, it's really not. I was watching the game. I didn't know who their receivers were because they usually got high level receivers. I was like,
they don't have a freaking Jalen Waddle.
No, they don't.
What got me was that quarterback. I don't know. He couldn't get
Quarterback. No. Their quarterback is nice. I like Jalen Milroe. I think he's gonna be good. I think he's gonna be really good.
He couldn't get going last Saturday. Man.
I think he was the only bright spot on the team, honestly.
That was Bryce. He was Bryce Young's backup, man. Because I think they can get LSU if they can come together, but we'll see about that though. Man. Norfolk State got A&T next week at home. No, week after next at home.
That's a win.
I'm gonna watch the game on TV though.
I might watch the game as well. I might watch the game as well. Since there's not really any college games I'm looking forward to.
That's the 30th of September. Then they got going to road to Tennessee State the 14th of October. So
yeah, they are really underwhelming.
Dumpster fire this year so far.
They are underwhelming. I would say that.
Who?
Well, how you can't lose to Florida State.
That
Can't lose to Florida.
especially losing Florida State twice last year and this year. Like, come on now.
Florida State got a whole lot better to their credit. But
Yes, they did.
can't lose to Florida State, especially if you're in the SEC.
That's embarrassing losing.
You're a powerhouse in the SEC.
Sure, even Miami, they beat Texas A&M. I was like, bro, what's wrong with the SEC?
Yeah, I don't know what Coach Kelly, has them doing in practice, man. Because they have a good quarterback, man. I think their quarterback has got a lot better too.
Mm-hmm.
But team just looks.
Just like I told you, they would have had Joe Brady right now. And Ed Orgeron, they probably would have looked like sloppy.
But Brian Kelly's a good coach.
I know he is.
They don't need Joe Brady and Ed Orgeron wasn't really the best coach there.
Of course not.
I think he just struck gold with Joe Burrow. He got lucky with Joe Burrow.
Yes, he did. Very lucky. He was on the hot seat. I think he was on the hot seat 2020 or 2021, I think. I was like, dang. Yeah, I think like he was saying though, if LSU would have lost to Florida State, LSU would have been like still like in the like high in the rankings. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It would be Florida State who would be suffering right now.
Yeah. But then Kendall Browns, when Kendall Browns was there with Willie Taggart, when he was offensive coordinator with Willie Taggart, he couldn't call plays for nothing for Jordan Travis, man. So he at TCU now. I was like, bro, what type of plays you calling, man? That was like the worst place I seen him call at TCU. When he coached against Colorado. Right or wrong?
Right, a little. You're right.
Thank God he's not a Miami offensive coordinator for Tyler Van Dyke. He probably messed up Tyler Van Dyke, man.
Yeah, Tyler Van Dyke actually, I caught the Miami game, and Van Dyke looks like, a better quarterback.
Air raid offense, man.
He was actually making NFL type throws.
Yes. Essentially, he got that air raid offense too. They did more, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. They did more running then they did the passing. That's what you're supposed to do, right?
Yeah, run the ball.
Instead of just passing the ball first, then doing running play, then then disaster, I think see, I don't get it. When they had Josh Gaddis, you didn't have none of that last year going to this year though, man. Cristobal had to make some changes though, man.
They had a dormant offense, and
yeah, that defense they had, Kevin Steele defense, that didn't work for nothing.
You had to most definitely had to clean house in Miami.
And Charlie Strong, he couldn't coach the linebackers for nothing too, because I was like, bro, he recruited Florida, but it was like him and Kevin Steele, it didn't match with Cristobal. That's why both Charlie Strong and Kevin Steele, that's why both of them is at Alabama right now as we speak.
Yeah, they fit the Alabama mold. They don't really fit, what they do in Miami.
No. And
that's not really close.
Josh Gaddis, he tried to run that Big Ten offense to Miami. I was like, you cannot run a Big Ten offense to Miami, especially you. Oh, especially you got two titles underneath your name, offensive coordinator and wide receiver coach.
Yeah, I can't believe there was a time where you guys couldn't beat Virginia or Virginia Tech or North Carolina.
We
There
barely beat
was a time,
Virginia Tech.
yeah, there was a time that you couldn't beat any of those schools.
I know.
Hey, you could even beat freaking. Like you couldn't beat anybody.
Yeah, only school we beat up on was Georgia Tech. I was shocked we did that when we got the cream at homecoming against Florida State. That was worse. I was like, bro, what the world? Oh, Florida and Tennessee playing on Saturday at 7 o'clock on ESPN. Then of course the game Colorado and Colorado State. That's gonna be a blowout. That's gonna be a blowout. What
Well,
you think?
you would hope not because it's an in-state rivalry. So you would hope not,
Yeah,
and for the sake of it being 10 o'clock on the on the East Coast,
yeah, no,
for the sake of that, hopefully it's not a blowout.
I know. That's the worst to get them money. That's like worth getting them money's worth, bro. But next week conference play for all the conferences. I still got Oregon beating on. No, not Oregon. It's gonna be interesting to see Bo Nix and Shador battle out on the field next Saturday at 3:30 on ABC. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Cause I already know Dan. They got something like. I'm just guessing this. I just got finished picturing all these Pac-12 schools are watching how to stop Colorado from going undefeated.
I don't think Colorado's gonna go undefeated.
No,
I'm gonna start that right now. I don't
they're
think they're
going.
undefeated.
Only teams they play out of conference teams like TCU, Nebraska.
Yeah, they face easy competition, man.
Yeah, but
I mean, you could say TCU wasn't really an easy opponent, but when you think about them losing their quarterback to the NFL draft, the talent, the talent that was on that team
right,
moved towards the NFL. So in some ways, it was an easy opponent.
right.
And Nebraska was an easy opponent just because they had no offense.
Right.
So, but yeah, I want to see them against Oregon. I want to see them against USC,
Because
and we
I'm
can
thinking
really.
like,
And then until then, we can really start talking about Colorado.
yeah. But like I told Josh, until you get into conference play, out of conference games, I appreciate that. But you get into conference play, that's going to determine what you guys are made of. Am I right?
You're right.
Because we seen Coach Prime at Jackson State in the SWAC 2 years in a row. We dominated the SWAC, but he couldn't win the Celebration Bowl 2 years in a row. Right or wrong.
You're right.
Until he
That's why I can't wait till week 4, man. Week 3, to me, week 3 right now doesn't exist
until
because it's just easy games being played. So
exactly
I want to
until
see week 4 go into conference play.
until he win all the out of conference game. Until he get in the conference play, that's really what's going to show Colorado what they made of in conference play. And why are you looking like that?
I'm engaged in the conversation.
Oh, my bad, my bad, my bad. My bad, bro. My bad, bro. My bad. I didn't do that. My bad, bro. But this is going to determine what Colorado's made of next week and going into conference play. Because I expect Coach Prime what he did though, but he's gonna have to like it's gonna show what's gonna happen next week. What you think?
Yes. Number 24.
The time is now, man. He's saying we coming, but I'm like, I know you guys are coming, but you guys coming out of conference play, or you guys coming in Pac-12 play? That's a question we need to find out. Right?
Yeah, I want to see that game. I want to see Clemson against Florida State. I want to see Oregon and USC. I want to see. What else I want to see? In the SEC, I want to see Georgia against Bama. I want to see LSU against Bama. I just want to see conference play, man. I don't really care about out of conference play.
Out of conference play, it's like playing like practice, you know.
I don't really care about these FBS schools facing these FCS schools because we already know
No,
what's gonna happen. I want to see conference play. This is what
it's
we do
like
this for. That's what we do this for. That's what
right,
determines who will win the Big 12, who will win the Big 10, the Pac-12,
Pac-12
the SEC,
one last time.
etc. You know,
Yeah, I can't wait for this. Conference play. That's when the real season starts. You can throw these non-conference games. That's what's really gonna start. Other than that, too bad. But like, subscribe, follow our socials. You can hit us up on social media platforms anytime, and also you can hit us up on Monday night. Monday night football. We will be calling the Browns and Steelers game on Monday night on the StreamYard and YouTube. Of course V Time, Ronald 2 Time, and Mr. 5 Josh. You know. Other than that, like, subscribe, follow, social. Appreciate you guys getting us 72 subscribers. We just gotta keep the momentum up, you know. You know how we do. You know how we end the show. 1, 2, 3. Boom, boom. All right, man.
all right. See y'all next time.